Hi, thank you for joining this Gem Sapphire channel. Just a reminder to subscribe, and you can follow me on Instagram, Gem Sapphire. So today's video is entitled Better Together. You know how sometimes you'll buy something and it's just okay, but then you combine it with something else and the two together are just dynamic. And that's exactly what this video is about. So when I went to eye mats, I purchased from Jouer their Ready to Work palette. I mean, they're very nice mats, and I did create a look that was work appropriate, but at the end of the day, it wasn't very exciting, you know? And then around that time, I also purchased from Too Faced their chocolate chip palette. As you can see, the colors are kind of similar, except for the Too Faced, there's more shimmers. So okay and okay, the together, pretty. Because I would put, like, for example, the shimmer colors on the inner corner and a little bit on the lid, and then I would put overlap it with the matte on the lid, and then I would smoke out the end with the darker color, and it was just a very pretty look at the end. I would say when you do smoke it out though, between the two palettes, the better color is the Havana on the Jouer. So yeah, definitely don't toss out your makeup, because you just never know what combinations you can come up with that will make something work. In terms of the lips, Urban Decay, I purchased the Sheer Slow Burn, this very bright burnt orange. I found I didn't reach for it that often until I purchased the Too Faced Sweet Peach lip gloss in Pure Peach. So alone, the two, they're okay, but together, very pretty. So let me just swatch the two by themselves. I hope you can kind of see the colors individually, and then let me combine the two. So alone, the Urban Decay lipstick's a little too bright, and the Too Peach is a little too light. But when I combine the two, you end up with a very soft orange peach lip color, which I found to be more flattering. Okay. So going back to more eyeshadow ideas. So at IMATS, I purchased the Dose of Colors EyesCream palette. I mean, no, it's a nice palette, but I mean, I think just from looking at it, you can tell it's mainly pastels. And I think, you know, with all of us having, for the most part, a budget, we're always trying to extend our makeup. We don't want to just have, you know, one or two looks. We want to have several looks. So it just occurred to me, I have another palette, Urban Decay Electric. It has bright colors too, but they're darker. So this is just a little tidbit. Back when I was an undergrad, I took this two-dimensional design class, and I remember my teacher was always reminding us to always do contrast if you want a dynamic piece of art. Well, I mean, when you're doing eyeshadow, it's art. It's art on your eyes. So anytime you want your look to have a more dramatic look, I mean, it just makes sense to, you know, do a little pastel and do a little bit of dark at the end. So, for example, on the top, there's the Dose of Colors. You might want to do the lavender color, or the mint color on the inside, and then on the lid and towards the outside, you know, with the lavender, you might do the dark pink with the electric palette, and the teal color with the mint, just to add a little more diversity in your looks. Or if you're wanting a more warm look, for example, going back to Dose of Colors, you know, you might want to do the banana split or the bubblegum more towards the inner lid and the lid, and then on the actual lid, you know, just spice it up with this color Jilted or this color Savage. And then, you know, always, you know, you can always use a black eyeshadow at the very ends if you want to smoke it out. So another lip combination that I came up with, so I wanted to do a gray look with NYX, their Black Sesame. So let me just put that on my hand right here. But I found it to be, you know, just a flat matte, and it was a little dry. So I combined it with my Too Faced Unicorn Tears, so it's more of an iridescent purple. So you can kind of just see the two. Here's the NYX Sesame, and then here's the Too Faced Unicorn Tears. So let me just combine the two. So the combined look is right here. I mean, in the end, you get a softer, more flattering gray color with a little bit of a hint of purple, a lavender purple. And then the last lip combination that I discovered recently is Colourpop's lipstick in BFF. So it's a matte peach, and not, you know, when I tried it out, I was on my lips. I just thought, well, it's okay. And then I also bought Hello Kitty's lip gloss in KT. I mean, it's nice too. Let me just show you. Here's the Colourpop lipstick and the also the Colourpop KT gloss. But let's combine the two. See, I mean, on the lips, the two together, much softer, more flattering. Okay, so I hope you found this segment Better Together interesting, and hopefully it inspired you to not toss out your makeup and just see what you have already and see if you can combine a few things to end up making a dynamic look. Okay, so I'm glad you joined me today, and I'll see you next time.